Today's a new day. Today is Monday, November 24, week two. And then, yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I see is basically ES. Um, yeah, so from last week, it is bearish. We do see that, this is a low, daily support low where price rejected last week. But overall, we're still on a downtrend. There is a trend line from here to here, so like that. So price could bounce off here. There's a Fibonacci as well, so price could go from here to here, right? So it got to 50%. Now it's just consolidating here, but also we have a key level right here. Boom, 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 which is a 4-hour key level. So it's a strong support. 4-hour key level. And it lines up with the fib. So it's at 61.8% right here. So there you go. That's three confluences. Fib, key level, and then also we have a downtrend coming over. In terms of an entry, I would put it somewhere here, right here. Probably good enough, and then all the way down like that. And I learned my lesson from last week. I will put my fucking alert even below the entry, so I will get notified. So here, okay. So that's good. For gold, gold is consolidating, so fuck that. Another pair I want to trade is EJ. So EJ has been in a bullish trend, up, down. Beautiful structure as well. So like you could draw a trend line right here, and yeah. So we have a daily key level where price could get to. And then also price has stopped here, which is like 180 psych level, so that's good. 180 psych level, right? And it bounced off of this this high as well, so this is a good level. Another thing is that price actually stopped at 182 flat, so that means this psych level is also really strong. So price can do whatever it wants to right now, but I want to take a risky trade and sell it. So I would probably sell it to. The reason I'm gonna sell is because if it makes a double top, so if price comes here and then it matches this high, usually what happens is that it crashes afterwards. And since this is a 4-hour high, I do believe that the 4-hour double top will be strong. And then yeah, this would be like a 1 to 4 risk reward. I could even tighten it, put it up even more. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this 182 psych level. And then yeah, I'm gonna place this somewhere here, so I'll just be alerted. And then C sell if double top. Okay, and that's it. So we have EJ. I mean, we have S&P. So all we gotta do is just wait for it to pull up again. If it doesn't, then it is what it is. And then we have EJ, which is basically creating a double top here in this scenario. So yeah, that's my trades. I'll update you how it goes.
So I lost the trade. It is what it is. Price took me out, but I held. I stuck to my plan, and that's what matters most. It's fine if I lose. I didn't get out because of drawdown. I didn't get out because I got scared. I just let it play out. And that's what I'm trying to work on. So this is ES. If you look at like the 1 hour time frame, see price pushed up and then it just kept pushing. Right? Let me move my face. Yeah. So yeah, price just kept pushing, took me out. It is what it is. It's a loss. I'll recover tomorrow, but this is a good triple stack highs that you can say triple top. So if it gets here tomorrow, I'm 100% selling this all the way down. So it's fine. I lost a trade. Tomorrow I'll recover. ES, I mean EJ, it didn't really get to my alerts at all. So we'll just see what happens in Asian session. And yeah, we'll go from there. And yeah, I lost $368. It's fake money again. Who cares? But yeah, it took me out. Um, so yeah, Monday, first trade. It's a fail, but that's fine. There's also Thanksgiving happening this week, so the markets will be slow later on. But hopefully, I could still get a good trade tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll be happy. So yeah.
Today's date is November 25th, 2025, Tuesday. Um, what I'm looking for is ES. So I'm just looking for it to touch here. So triple top and then sell. This is mostly what I'm going to be looking for. And yeah, it's going to be a crazy trade if it plays out before Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to put an alert. Sell here. Top. And I'm going to put another alert so I don't fucking miss it. Here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's good. It could bounce off this trend line, but it's 6:23 a.m. So there's 3 more hours left before New York Open. So I doubt it's gonna happen. Next EJ, it bounced off of this 4-hour trend line going up, but it made a counter trend line. And yesterday I wanted to sell it if it came all the way to the top. This is just wait and see, because if I buy it right now, it could easily just bounce off here and crash. So yeah, I'm not really gonna do anything here. Gold, I missed the entry, so I put an alert here. So there's an uptrend here. Price could retrace here, but also at a 4100 psych level, it stopped here. So that's a very strong level. It was during night. I was sleeping, but it basically got it here, and then it just bounced all the way up. So yeah, missed the trade. It is what it is. This could have been a really good setup. 1 to 4. UJ. Yeah, UJ is still ugly, but it looks bearish. So EJ is probably also gonna be bearish. I might take a sell if it comes here. Let's see. Alright, so if it bounces off this trend line and it hits the 61.8, then I'll be looking to sell it. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll sell it here around here. Stop loss above the low, and then we'll go to the key level daily, like that. I'm gonna put alert. Tired. Okay. Yeah, but this is trading. You just have to be bored because you're just clicking buttons. I'm trying to not think about the money at all right now. I just want to get consistent, profitable, be consistent in being profitable, and just forget about money or be detached from trading in total. Yeah, Or if it gets to 181, this is a psych level. So this could be another buy here. It'll be even greater buy if it goes here. Because then stop loss will just be right there. Okay, and that's it. So we're just waiting for ES to hit the triple top, EJ to bounce off the bearish trend line, and then stop loss above here, take profit all the way to the daily key level, and yeah, we'll update you. I took this ES buy from here to here. So this, the only reason is if you draw a fib from the low to the high, it retested 50% extension. That's one. Um, Two, there's liquidity now on the top that price has to hit, and then overall it's basic and also retested this key level. So that's three confluences, and that's why I entered for a buy. Um, if I lose this, then it is what it is. But yeah, let's see. So, an update. I want to trade. The only issue is I don't know if it goes against my rules or not. Let me explain. So S&P in the morning, I said that I wanted to sell it when it gets to the triple top as it's getting right now. But what happened is in the morning it just consolidated in this white box. If it's messy, oh well. This is just for me. Anyway, it consolidated and then it broke down, and then it basically rejected off this high. So this red line it rejected off, and if you draw a fib from here to here, it rejected off 50% to 61% as well. So I entered around here and I held it here, and basically I made about $913. It's fake money, it's a challenge, who cares? But still, it's a winning trade. Now the question is, did I follow my rules, right? So it did. So this is a cleaner chart. It did reject this part, right, which is a 2 hour key level or a 4 hour key level. So that's confluence number one. Confluence number two is that if you draw a fib from here to here, again, it's between 50% to 78%, right? And 61% is right here. So that's another reason, right? That's two confluences. The third confluence is, yes, there's a double top, so price is looking to reach here, and that was my three confluences. I was hesitating on entering, so I could have gotten a better entry, but I saw this hammer right here, and I didn't really enter after that because it crashed down, and then another hammer, it went up, and then I entered around somewhere around here, and then I had just held it around here. Um, so yeah, that was the trade that I took. It's a winning trade. So actually, I do believe it fits my rules. Number one, it rejected the key level, 4 hour key level. Number two, it went to a 50% to 61% Fibonacci. And number three, there's a triple top that could be formed that price was reaching. So that's all three confluences that I had. And then I put it to break even as well, so it's a winning trade. Yeah, overall, you know what? I say that was a good trade. Now what price will do, I don't know. I'll see tomorrow, but tomorrow's Black Friday, so we'll see on that. But yeah, so far this was a winning trade. I'm pretty happy. I risked about 450. I made 913, so 1 to 2 risk reward. I'll take that. And yeah, so far it's a bullish structure. Let's see what happens during Asian session and London session. Um, and then yeah, maybe tomorrow price could reject this key level again, this consolidation box, and then I'll buy it again. Um, but yeah, so I want to trade. I'm pretty happy. So yeah, later. So an update. So ES S&P, it hit the trend line, it hit the key level, everything like that. But the only issue was this happened at 11:30, which I don't place trades after 11:30. So it just went up. Um, so I guess it took liquidity out, and then it pushed all the way up.
and then all the way up again. It retraced the consolidation box, and now it's doing whatever it wants. So now this trade is invalid. I'm not looking for a sell anymore. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I don't think anything's gonna happen. But I did not get in because I followed my rules, so I'm pretty happy. And also with GU, so GU from last week, it finally hit my alert. We'll see what happens in Asian session. I might enter it if it gets to 1.33 cycle level. So I will mark that real quick because that's what I'm mostly looking for and trading. So here. And then last but not least, we have UJ. So with UJ, we have basically it kind of got into my area where I wanted to trade, but it didn't really hit the alert. So it got to 61.8 and then it kind of, went down a little bit. Then I hit my alert and I'm pretty happy because I was looking on my screen and contemplating if I should get in or not because, it's at 61.8% and usually that's where price, drops. But I stuck to the plan. I did not enter. I waited patiently, and hopefully during Asian session, price will go up, and then it'll drop. So I'm pretty much happy because I stuck to my plan. It was very difficult, but I did it. And then yeah, my focus right now is not really on money, just to be profitable. And then hopefully in 2026, me being disciplined, me following my plan, journaling will pay off. But yeah, that's the update. So today I didn't do anything really. I just watched the market, and yeah, we'll see what happens in Asian session. Peace.
So today is Sunday, November 30th, and this is going to be my analysis for the whole week that I took. So on November 24th, I marked up ES and EJ, and the whole point of, S&P, did I say that? Yeah, my bad, I'm tired. For the S&P, I wanted to sell because of the key level, the Fibonacci, we're on a downward trend, and yeah, there's also a trend line and a key level. For EJ, I wanted to sell it because of the double top that it could form, and also it's at a cycle level as well. So those were my two confluences. November 27th, I took the S&P trade, and it took me out. I lost it, but I held it, and I didn't exit the trade because of drawdown. So that's good. EJ, I waited. Nothing really happened. It just consolidated. On November 25th, I analyzed S&P. So I was looking for another sell opportunity with this triple top that could be formed and drop. But what happened is that on November 25th, I actually took a buy. So I was like 10 a.m. I analyzed the chart, and price rejected this key level right here, and also Fibonacci as well. So I took this buy. I bought it up to the triple top, and I won the trade actually. So that was good. And then, oops, and then November 26th for the S&P, I wanted to sell it, but in reality, nothing really happened. And for UJ, I had a sell limit. So if price would get here, I would basically enter the sell, but it didn't really do that. So that was it. So overall, I lost the trade and I won a trade. So 50-50 on the second week. And what did I learn? So there was two trades. I lost one. I won one. Nothing happened. That happened three times where UJ, EJ, and S&P, nothing really happened. So I didn't enter. So while I didn't make any progress this week financially, I stuck to my rules almost. So I'm happy. One thing that I'll be now doing is with the S&P, if I see a trade on like a 5 minute time frame during New York session from like 9:30 a.m. to 11, and it's not really my bias, but there's all confluences like this one, I'm gonna enter the trade, and I guess it can be considered as a bigger risk. But yeah, other than that, this was week two. I'm still dedicated to my plan. It's a slow progress, but the whole point of this is to be consistent and profitable in the future. So I'll see you guys in the next video.